Hi everyone, my name is Miss Barton. I teach 6th through 8th grade PE. I'm going to talk kind of fast. My second time doing it, I did not hit the time limit. Wish me luck. There is a new electives trimester rotation. It will only be for during this time of COVID and strange things. Normally, your students will have all 3 electives throughout the year, but we're just trying to make things easier for you, your student, and us too. It helps make things sustainable, I think, for all parties involved. So 7th grade will be starting out with PE, moving to music in trimester 2 and digital arts in trimester 3. The good thing is we're pretty much using all of the same gradebook policies, so nothing new to learn there no matter what electives class your son or daughter has. These are the 3 electives teachers: Miss Henry, music, myself, PE, and Miss Sparks, digital arts. This is my 5th year teaching at Byers and my 9th year teaching overall, which is crazy. I'm from California and I have a BS in kinesiology from Cal State University Northridge, and it does have a specialization in PE. I also hold a California teaching credential. I love coaching the high school cheer team with Mrs. Heil. I'm a mom. That's my 6-year-old son Hayden, who is also doing virtual learning in 1st grade at Corey. And then I enjoy reading, moving, of course. And Hayden and I started recently riding bikes, which is really great. My fiance and my mom are in the top right corner. They both mean really a lot to me. Chris actually just accepted a job in Cincinnati, so he's going to be traveling back and forth, which means it's basically going to be me holding down the fort here, which will be interesting, but I think I'll be fine. These are our units. They are subject to change. The first 5 units are pretty much set in stone, and 4 of them will definitely be virtual. The last one is going to depend on whether or not we are in person, and then what those rules are, because I'm not quite clear on what PE should look like when we go back in person. So TBD, I'll get back to you with that. We are actually almost finishing up our team building and fitness unit. We didn't do fitness testing. Instead, this time, kids created their own fitness games and then created instructional videos. And next week, we'll get to play each other's games, which is I'm really excited about. We also had the opportunity to work together in groups, in breakout rooms, which was interesting, but I also think presented some good challenges for kids to try to overcome. Unit 2 is all about the students picking a skill that they want to learn, so it's in an area that interests them. We'll learn about motor learning principles, how to break down skills, and how to create practice plans, and they'll submit reflection videos during that unit. Our 3rd unit is cardio drumming. Sorry in advance, hopefully it's not too loud. Your students should have picked up drumsticks hopefully this week, and then they can use like a stack of pillows or a stability ball if they have one. We'll dive into cardiovascular endurance, learn some basic movements, learn some routines, and then they'll get to create their own. And then our last, for sure, virtual unit will be yoga. I've never taught yoga before, but I'm super excited, and the kids are actually really excited for it too. It's a very popular one on the reflection form I sent them. We're going to talk about flexibility, muscle endurance, break some stereotypes, and learn some basic flows and poses, and they'll get to create their own pose and their own flow. And then Tinkling we will do whether we are in person or virtual. It's just going to look a little bit differently probably. It is a cultural or a folk dance from the Philippines. It uses PVC pipes to do a rhythm. If we're at home, we won't be using that. We'll be doing it a different way, but they'll get to learn the basic movements and then create their own routine. And then the last one is multicultural games, where they'll get to explore games from different cultures and how they connect. That could change if we are in person. These are the standards that we'll go over. I'm not going to read them. I'll let you read them. They're the national PE standards. Grading, 50% is participation. Formatives are like quizzes, 20%. And then summatives, unit tests, or performance assessments. Compositions in music are 30% of their grade. Honestly, I'll pretty much take late work up until the end of the try for the most part. Missing assignments will be marked as an M, and I've been putting in comments about where to find those in Parent Portal. And then formatives can be retaken 2 times, and then their score will be averaged. Summatives, they are curved, so there are no test corrections or retakes. And then if students turn in missing work, just please send me an email so I know to check it. All of the classwork will be on Google Classroom. Any assessments that are on Edulastic will also be linked in Google Classroom. Teams, of course, is used for our class call. Email if you need to contact me. Flipgrid is how we're submitting videos. Some of them will be private, some of them will be so the class can interact with each other. You can use it on your phone through the app or on your computer. Your child has a special code. It's either Barton morning or Barton afternoon, depending on when they have PE. And then that is the website for buyers if you need it. And then I'm always happy to hear from you. Please reach out with any questions. Thanks.